Meet John. He's an everyday guy like you and I.
He goes to work, he pays his bills, he watches TV. And on the odd occasion, he even cooks for his wife. What you should notice is that there has been an extensive use of technology in each of these areas. Now, what if all these things John used just vanished? How would he work? How would he enjoy his time? And most importantly, how would he live his life normally? The fact that we've absorbed technology into our society emphasizes people nowadays are beyond dependent on technology. John suffers from nomophobia, the fear of being without a mobile device. He begins to stress and panic when he's without it, and he isn't alone. Approximately 55% of mobile phone users suffer from this phobia. He gets home and then, after a few hours, begins to routinely fight with his wife, usually about the cost of the kids' new devices or about their slow Wi Fi. John begins to think what it would be like if he didn't have a phone with him at all times of the day. No phone to call his wife, no phone to organize his day or order his food. How would he live? John begins to realize how dependent he is on his phone, and it's just like his eyes opened. He notices his kids are glued to their screens from sunrise to sunset, and that time keeps ticking. His kids are still on the technology every single day. In fact, an average of 6 hours a day, purely just playing games or watching the newest episode of Family Guy. John decides he has had enough and is going to find someone to help with this technology problem before it gets out of hand. He meets with professional Michael Bates at Better Family Living.
He says that technology has enveloped our lives to the point where we can't live without it. Yes, this is bad as we spend our time on screens. It limits our innovation, imagination, and inspiration, instead replacing it with impudence, ignorance, and indulgence, stealing away what makes us human. However, if we can't stop it, we must adapt. You should limit the amount of time you and your family spend on screens to a certain amount. If you have to go over it, it should be for educational purposes only. Being connected 24/7 to the web like the dystopian movie Wall-E almost disables us both physically and mentally. Scientists have done countless hours of research and poured millions of dollars to find out how couples can get better sleep, which in turn helps you with a healthier relationship. And do you know what will help, John? All you need to do is switch off your phone for half an hour before you go to bed, so it allows the brain to relax from all the high energy blue light that hits your retina. You can spend quality time with your wife. What you can also do is spend more time outside, as it increases the vitamin D levels in your body, which can be beneficial for your skin, your growth, and your digestion. John utilized this information and he got his kids off the screens so they could experience the world around them. Himself and his wife no longer fight, they enjoy every single moment together. If you or anyone you know are in a situation like John, contact Better Family Living to get the support and guidance of our many experienced employees.